As president, I have the opportunity to recognize individuals and organizations who have helped the Academy in an extraordinary way. This year, I am honored to recognize 2 outstanding individuals and 1 organization with a Presidential Citation. The first citation award goes to Dr. Patrick Conway. Dr. Conway served as the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services Deputy Administrator for Innovation and Quality, as well as a Director of the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Innovation. He is now President and Chief Executive Officer of Blue Cross Blue Shield of North Carolina. In his many leadership roles, Dr. Conway has helped to shape health policy through improved quality of care, innovation, and new payment models that reward quality and value. His understanding and knowledge of the benefits of palliative care have helped shine a national spotlight on the field of hospice and palliative medicine. Dr. Conway is not able to be with us today, but he did send us a message through this video.
I'm Patrick Conway, President and CEO of Blue Cross Blue Shield North Carolina, former Deputy Administrator for Innovation and Quality. I just wanted to say thank you for receiving the President's Award from an organization I care so deeply about. Also want to thank Janet for her leadership in hospice and palliative care. It's an honor to receive this award for the small role that I've played. In terms of hospice and palliative care, I've experienced it as a son, helping to care for my dying father, as a physician, caring for children at the end of life and with serious illness, and as a policymaker at Medicare and Medicaid, and now at the largest insurer in North Carolina. I look forward to working with all of you in North Carolina and nationally in the hospice and palliative care arena. Hope you enjoy the annual assembly, learn a lot, and together we can provide better care for patients and families and caregivers across the country.
Thank you, Dr. Conway, for all you have done in helping us provide care for seriously ill patients and their families. Our second citation award is bestowed to Dr. Jeri Miller. In her role at the National Institute of Nursing Research Office of End of Life and Palliative Care, Dr. Miller has helped to stimulate innovative research initiatives, creating opportunities for collaborative partnerships and facilitating interdisciplinary science. In addition, the NIH End of Life and Palliative Care Special Interest Group has provided a forum for interested researchers and scientists to discuss current trends and exchange information around end-of-life and palliative care research. Dr. Miller has played an integral role in the formation and support of the Palliative Care Research Cooperative Group, PCRC, providing advice and advocacy to and for palliative care researchers. She is a tireless warrior and a wonderful human being. This citation recognizes her efforts on behalf of researchers, clinicians, patients, and families who face serious illness. Please join me in acknowledging Dr. Jeri Miller.
Thank you so very, very much. My appreciation to the American Academy of Hospice and Palliative Medicine, its members, its board, and President Dr. Bell Janet. We've reached a milestone in 20 years since the NIH director called for leadership in developing a program focused on science in end-of-life and palliative care. And so I think it's fitting to recognize the NIH, and in particular the National Institute of Nursing Research, its leadership, my colleagues, my friends, and staff who stand in building as stewards of the science, new ways to explore research in this field. And the support that's been given to so many researchers whose work continues to substantiate the value and the benefit of palliative care. On a personal level, I find it an extraordinary moment in time to be a scientist, where terms like evidence-based are questioned, where scientific data may not become available for public scrutiny, and where researchers must advocate or march for their science. However, it takes only a moment to listen to the many presentations by clinicians here at this assembly to know that evidence-based practice remains the hallmark of care provided for individuals and families who face a serious illness. It only takes a moment at a PCRC meeting, an NPCRC retreat, to hear communities of science working together to find better answers to the many pressing questions we have in palliative care. And it doesn't take long to know that many of you wear the extra hat of advocate, using data to drive decisions in important policy circles. So as I look to the next 20 years of this science, I know that we have much to do. We have much to do together, and I thank the Academy to recognize the imperative for research in palliative care and for this very esteemed honor. Thank you so much.
The third and final presidential citation is awarded to the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation for its significant support of projects that improve care for patients and families facing serious illness. The Moore Foundation is helping to bring together leaders from various organizations, define accountability and quality measurement, and expand access to palliative care throughout the United States. In 2017, the Academy and its registry partners were the recipients of a generous grant focused on unifying existing palliative care registries. The Foundation has also taken the steps to ensure that meaningful collaboration occurs between all of its grant recipients, working on behalf of patients with serious illness. In addition to our grant, they have also generously supported other important quality initiatives. Accepting the award on behalf of the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation is Diane Schweitzer.
Good morning. On behalf of the Gordon and Betty Moore Foundation, thank you so much for this award. Of course, I'm up here accepting the award, but I represent a team of people back in Palo Alto, and I'd like to especially acknowledge the work of Beth Berselli. I don't know where you went, Beth, who has worked so tirelessly with many of you and with AAHPM on these efforts. We are proud to support the work of AAHPM to optimize care of all people and families living with serious illness and life-limiting diseases through the advancement of hospice and palliative care. One element of AAHPM's vision that particularly resonates with the foundation is the goal that all seriously ill individuals and their families have access to high-quality, evidence-based hospice and palliative medicine, and also that AAHPM strives to improve the quality of healthcare delivery within all settings and for people with serious illness, even those who are not receiving hospice and palliative care. This aligns well with the Foundation's goal to improve the experience and outcomes of patient care for patients with serious illness living in the community. The Foundation also shares with the AAHPM the belief that strengthening the workforce, both in terms of size and competencies, is key to delivering this care. We need to attract, train, nurture, and retain talented individuals, and to develop high-functioning teams to deliver this care. Thank you again for this honor. We look forward to continuing to partner with AAHPM and with many of you to advance this care, the care for high-quality care for all. Thank you.